Good morning, guys. Happy, beautiful, blessed Saturday to each and everybody. This is your girl, Grace. Yes, this is your girl from Grass to Grace. Absolutely. I came by this morning to just wish everybody a beautiful, prosperous, successful, awesome, fruitful, amazing, productive Saturday. You know, he didn't have to do it, but he did. He woke us up this morning, which I'm grateful for. I'm appreciative for. I will always be appreciative. You know why? Just a quick video. Why? Because one, every day we wake up, right? Every day that we get out of bed, there are somebody, there are people somewhere, somehow waking up out of their bed, hoping and praying to hear your bad news, my bad news, or what they consider to be our bad news. They are waking up every morning anticipating to hear that you have fallen or you are gone or something maliciously or something so devilish has happened to you. But little do they know that you are covered. I am covered with the blood of the Almighty. Sometimes when we talk about appreciating God, acknowledging God, being grateful for waking us up in the morning, um, those who are not in your close circle or in your place of comfort, they don't know how much God has brought you through from the hands of the evil ones. And when you are a child of God and you are prayerful and your belief is stronger than anything in this world, your faith is as strong as a mustard seed. And you always lean towards the Most High. You always believe in His word because you know that with Him covering you, with Him by your side, with Him guiding you, with Him protecting you, with Him covering you and your household with His blood and His blessings and His shield, no weapon fashioned against you or myself can ever prosper, nor would it ever prosper, because as they are waking up, anticipating to hear your evil news, your bad news, your downfall, or what they consider to be something so terrifying that you cannot and you will never ever recover from. God is sitting on His throne. Jesus Christ, to be exact, is sitting on His throne, laughing and smiling at them, and said that I always tell people, once you are covered and you're protected by that man up there, no weapon fashioned against you can ever prosper. They will try. They will make attempt. It's allowed. The people are allowed to make attempt. The devil is allowed to try, but is God's job and it is his responsibility to make sure that they don't fully succeed or ever succeed at all in your life. And as I always put emphasis on certain things that I say, and I repeatedly repeat them for a purpose and for a reason, is that God does not give us anything that He know that we cannot endure, nor that we will not survive. Whatever He put us through, He know that we are going to survive those obstacles. He know that we are going to overcome those situations, those circumstances. So He put us through there, and just to let us know that, hey, I'm watching you and I'm testing you to see how far you can go and how strong you are and your mindset and how strong your belief is in me. And let me see if you will forever lean on me through this circumstances that I have put before you or that I have allowed the enemies to put before you. So when people wakes up in the morning and they are anticipating your bad news, they are anticipating that thing that would bring shame, disgrace, that would bring disappointments, that would bring like animosity, or that would bring backwardness to you. God is also preparing that when you wake up in the morning, you are covered with His blessings. You're covered with His favor. You're covered with His love. They will see you smiling. They will see you happy. They will see you energetic. They will see you, moving with strength and victories and success and elevation. And they will be in a wild stages and wondering, but how come we keep waiting to hear this person bad news? We keep waiting to hear that this person has been the straw has been put to shame. And there's so much. And sometimes, even if God allow just a little bit, just he allow what they have planted just for you to see, for it to work a little bit. You might just step in a storm just a little bit, and he's gonna take you out. He just try to make you to see, like, okay, let me let you walk through this fire a little bit, just a little bit. Let me just make them to talk about you a little bit on social media. Let me just make them to tarnish your reputation a little bit on social media. But then I'm gonna turn it around for your good. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna flip the whole script on them, and they're gonna be surprised, because you see what they have already taught and what they have already plotted and planted, that's supposed to be so, I guess, so damaging to your reputation. Because our reputation is everything we build. Everybody that build a brand, a reputation is number one. Your reputation is very crucial. Everything you do is attached to who you are, is attached to your reputation. So whom you become and who you excel and imagine yourself to be as you manifest it into the physical is what you're going to be. So when your reputation gets tarnished by evil-minded people, you have to work twice as hard than you worked before to rebuild your reputation, because your reputation is your brand, right? So when people start to tarnish your reputation, normally you just relax and then just give it to God. You don't argue, because I always say people that always arguing, always have the energy for negativities, always have the energies to be pretentious, always have the energy just waiting and anticipating evil for others. Those people are very less busy. Because if you are busy filling your mind, your brain with things that are productive, productivity, things that are, that's going to make you to excel, that's going to make you to elevate in life, you will not have the energy nor the time to really be looking at other people failure, because you are so busy that your mind is like so occupied with things that are going to better you for tomorrow. So it's like, yeah. So those that are waking up, we're not gonna go into a long speech. That time is coming. She's gonna be on the stage. She's who's me. I'm saying this in the video now. Adam said it before. I'm gonna continue to speak it in my life. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care how y'all gonna put it. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna feel me. Y'all not gonna test me, but y'all gonna feel me. Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna be tired of me, because the Almighty God, yes, click, 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 the Most High Jesus Christ, the one that I believe in, the one that I've always served, the one that I used to cry to go to church, the one that I used to cry to remember Bible verses. As a young girl, we did not just start this, okay? We just got into know him for ourselves, which is extremely important. It's very crucial to always know God, but for yourself, not because of anybody, but because of your own conviction. Because when you get to know God by yourself, nobody can manipulate you. If they did before, they no longer have that power to manipulate you to come in the name of God. But as a whole another story for another day, okay? So yes, when you get to know him for yourself, you go to him for yourself, get on your knees by yourself, pray to him by yourself. And if he sends you a genuine, respectable, honest person, you appreciate them, because we cannot fight battles by ourselves. There's so many battles that we don't see that people are going through on the daily, right? But I am going to be on that stage. I will be on that stage. I will speak to women. I will speak to women that felt like they couldn't make it, they couldn't do it. I will speak to women who felt like they were a single mom, so all eyes were against them and the world had turned their backs on them and felt like they couldn't make it. I never consider, I used to, but I don't use the phrase single mom no more, because it's like a stigma, right? I always use the phrase I am the parent because I am the parent, right? So I don't use that, oh, I'm a single mom. I don't use a single mom. No, I don't have time for that. Ain't no pity party over here. I am the parent and I'm grateful to be the parent. I appreciate God for being a parent, okay? And I have done a great, darn good job. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. And she's about to be 18. She's about to be 18. I always say I'm grateful for her. I appreciate her because she gave me the strength that I never knew I had. She made me to discover my true identity that I never knew I had. She made me to discover who I am from deep within. So everything that I do will always be attached to her because God brought her into my life for a purpose. He brought her into my life for a reason. I don't know where I would have been if she wasn't in my life, but I'm grateful for that little pumpkin, that little muffin, that little chunky cheeks. Like her cheeks are always chunky. Like to this day, I still be trying to eat her cheeks. Like so chubby and so soft. And that's my baby. I love her. Anyway, I ain't stopping you from loving your kid. I ain't stopping you from loving your children. That's my love. That's my joy. That's my proud. And that is my baby. We might butt heads. That's okay. But our love is unconditional. Okay? But yeah, she's the God first, but she is my number one priority. Everybody else fall in line. Relationship, husband, boyfriend, whatever you want to call yourself, fiance, fall in line. God first, her, you. But she's about to be on the dud, so you got a little slight chance to be 1.5. But no, let me be serious for a little bit. Yeah, so you always so yeah, you gotta speak into your life because people waking up every morning wishing to hear your bad news, wishing to hear your downfall. Ain't nothing wrong with going through low obstacles, going through low stumbling blocks, going through low ups and downs. It's how you raise back up. It's how you take yourself from out of the gutter. It's how you encourage yourself, self-encouragement to rise back up because those people that are waking up every morning to hear your bad news, those people that are waking up every morning anticipating to see your tears, sorrow, distress, disappointment, shame, and backwardness. Trust me, when they see the opposite, they ain't happy. But you are walking with faith. You are walking with the grace of the Almighty God. You are walking with his garment and his shield around you, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. Okay? So keep believing, keep trusting. Let the naysayers keep saying. Let the evil-minded people keep minding. Let the people that are washing you physically and spiritually keep washing. Let the ones that are taking your photos to bye-bye, to destroy you, to shift or transfer your destiny to another, let them keep trying because if it worked before, it ain't gonna work now. God ain't gonna allow it this time. So yeah, keep trying. Let people keep waking up and opening their ears, their pointy ear like my own, waiting to hear what they think is your bad news because it will never be your bad news. It will never be my bad news. It will never be your shame, nor will it ever be my shame. They will continue to wake up and sit at the edge of their bed, waiting for that phone call. Because some people wake up with gossip in the morning, waiting for that phone call to hear them gossip. You feed your mind with a bunch of negativities early morning instead of feeding your mind with positivity. That's on you. That's your problem. That is a you problem. That is not a me problem. That shouldn't be our problem. That's your problem because that's what you're focused on. So yes, she who's me will be on that stage. She who's me going to speak to women will be speaking to women. She who's me will be the voice of encouragement for women who felt like or feels like they couldn't make it. And I will be on that stage to let them know how I did it, how God walked me through the process, how many obstacles or stumbling block I went through, how many no's I received, how many disappointments I got, and how much or how many people turned their backs. But through it all, it strengthened me and made me the woman that I am today and the woman that I'm going to become for future reference. Okay? I'm strong, even though being strong is not the right terminology to use, but I'm grateful for God that I can stand with him by my side on my own, that I'm able to stand tall and firm, that I'm not somebody that you can break so easily. Because why? I prepare my mind mentally, and I believe that God prepared my mind mentally for a purpose, for a reason, right? So Once I start really doing my speaking engagement, encouraging women around the world, and if men wants to pick it back, offer it to also join in, because men go through things too that they don't have nobody to encourage them, right? I always say I'm for all sexes. Even though my calling and my stage would be mostly about women, but at the same time, I will also be there to give men some words of encouragement. God put a lot in me, and it is time for the word to see it. They are going to hear it, they're going to feel it. Good thing he did not give me the stage first. I mean, sometimes I get on stage, I'm a little nervous, just a little bit from onset, but then after that, is an on goal, like go. I'm ready to go. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm appreciative. So y'all keep waiting. Y'all keep anticipating. Y'all keep sitting on the edge of your bed. Y'all keep waiting for that morning phone call to hear what the thing is your bad news, or to hear what the thing is going to happen to you, because God ain't never going to allow it. So with that being said, on this Saturday morning at 6 something on my end, She Who's Me is going to the gym, because while I'm on them stages, I got to look fly. I got to look sexy. I got to look hot. I got to bring sexy, classy, and education to the stage. Okay, we gotta look for. We gotta let them know, baby. God day. Okay, this is all natural, baby. So yes, pow, poo. Y'all enjoy. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.